we are not defensively apt. We are not defensively apt. We have been doing, जो errors करते हैं ना, जो गली फुटबॉल में errors होते हैं ना, we do that kind of errors when we have to be defensively apt. वहां पे क्या होता है, विजन बहुत मार खा रही है इंडियन, स्पेशली इंडियन नेशनल सेटअप में. यू सी द विजन इज नॉट देयर, a proper vision is not there. You see, जहां पे उनको you have to be calm, composed. There they want to be like quick and fast, and वहां पे क्या होता है, they throw wrong passes. That's been the scene. Even in the Intercontinental Cup, well, they played better than the previous games, but still it was the same. I think only Anwar Ali was the one who was like giving trading passes. I mean, like,
Oh my God, I was just gonna say that, my bro. That have you ever seen Anwar pass? And in that position where he's a centre back, why? It's not because, see, understand, he's not just been born like that. Okay, he was in my system since he was 13. Because he was in the system where all my any of my centre backs who are being put in my system will be able to pass out from the back, like Sandesh Jingan, like Anwar Ali, like Harmi Pom,
yeah,
and like Jackson, who used to be a centre back. Toiba Singh
yeah,
used to be a centre back.
yeah.
Narinder Ghelot used to be a
Gellert.
centre back. So
Yes.
all these guys, because from day one, and if you're doing that from day one, it becomes as good as if you've been doing long ball from day one. Like when you go to Subhashis Bose and all these guys in Bengal, they teach you long ball. Even in Punjab they do, but I'm talking about in India they do. So all the other ones, they're very comfortable in giving perfect long balls. But long balls is inherent in Indians because that's what we are taught from the beginning. And now Anwar has double. Anwar can give a perfect long ball and he can pass out from the back. And just having that skill makes, I'll tell you how much, a 50% impact on the team.
Exactly.
Because if you cannot build up from the back, and people think, oh, long ball, now people don't know stats. 90% of all long balls come back to you within 3 seconds.
Exactly.
90%.
Exactly.
So what you're doing is,
Yeah.
so what do you do in a long ball? When I'm going to kick long, what are all my defenders going to do? All four. What do we teach them? All four get together like this, right in the ball of the long ball. Have two of my DM pivots right in middle. So you create a box and you win the long ball and the second ball and then you attack. And we are falling into the trap every single time. No good team will be exposed by a long ball like this, which what they're trying to do. In India, maybe, but not when you're wanting to improve and go to the highest level. Okay, because and switching the ball and diagonal balls is totally different than a vertical long ball. Because in a vertical long ball, you are playing into the hands of the defense because that's what you're taught to stay compact. When you're giving diagonal and when you're giving switches, you are shifting the defense and you are taking them to the overload side. So it's just
And
simple.
I don't know the idea of the long ball, to be honest. With the Indian national team setup, I think I agree with the Netherlands ones. I agree with the England अगर करते हैं, because we
Yeah,
don't
because
have
इनके साले forward 6 फुट 6 इंच है यार.
exactly.
हमारा
And
सुनील छेत्री है यार.
so that's the problem with, like, seriously, I'm
Yeah.
not able to understand. And still, ego stamach, see, no hate for ego stamach, but still, even a coach from outside comes and instills the same idea, instills the same thing in him. Like, I'm not understanding. But okay, you saw that, like I mentioned, Anwar Ali, I saw 2-3 passes which were perfectly threaded passes for the forwards, just to run in, just to take a inverted run in and bang it in the goal. That was the quality of that pass. बट आई जस्ट विश कि भाई ये सब लोग करें थोड़ा सा. नॉट देखो, ओवरनाइट सब चेंज नहीं होगा. इट विल
I'll
बी
tell
टेक.
you, see, automatically, Sahel has that vision. And automatically, Akash Mishra has that vision.
Yeah.
Now, why? Because Sahel, all his life was in a UAE academy. Akash Mishra, I'm talking about the growing up and the main technical years when I say all my life. Akash Mishra was in a German academy. So the vision is developed from there. Then if that age they're there, it's very easy for them to come and adjust to the Indian style as long as technically they're good. Like Triman. Triman, when he came here, I really thought he wouldn't be able to, but he was able to adjust with even my senior team. And you had centre backs like Gurtej and Karan who both played in the ISL. So he's being able to hold his own there. And that's all not because he's a big man. He's not, because he's got the technique and he's been taught from a very young age that when you're facing centre backs who are 6'4", how do you make your body big? How do you make sure your center of gravity is low, in fact not big? All those things.
So it's like that. I think if you look at the quality of ISL, which is like right now, like ये साल से थोड़ा सा लग रहा है कि भाई एक थोड़ा लेवल छू रही है. बट स्टिल जो ये होना था, आई थिंक ये जो लेवल अभी चल रहा है, ये 2-3 साल पहले होना चाहिए था. एंड that's the way forward. ठीक है.
But bhai,
And
abhi bhi level na is increasing very, very little because the kind of footballers who are coming in are not top class. I mean, when I say that, I mean that because of COVID, अब हमारे को problem पड़ेगी. वो जो 2 साल 3 years we've lost,
Yeah.
there are going to be no new footballers coming in because
Mhm.
only the guys who see the ones who coming in have to be better than the ones who are there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't see the guys who are better than the ones who are there in the next 2 3 years coming, and that's not good for India because we lost out on a lot of time when the whole world was still working on their football.
Yeah, and I think that's the major difference when we talk about Gulf. We talk about the Southeast Asian countries also. They are growing in a massive way. Okay, their national team is not doing that much good, but still the clubs ways and the player playing in the clubs are very good because national team का setup भाई वो depend करता है coach के formation पे, the ideas and stuff like that. But still, I think they have quality players than us. I still feel it because I see them regular playing in the UAE league. I see them regular playing with the UAE teams, so the quality is way different than the Indian quality. So, do you think the national team coach also has an impact on the national team, the way they play, and also the
By
ideas?
see, they